Okay, folks, we're recording a question. This is book 3, Arithmetic, section 1, test 5. So the question we're going to look at is question number 3. Question number 3 says 2 minus 2/3. Now, to do this question, we need to know how many thirds there are in one whole. How many thirds we have in 1? 3. So how many thirds we have in 2? 6. So we rewrite the question like this. In minus fraction, what we do? We only minus the top numbers. 6 minus 2 will give you 4. The bottom numbers stay exactly the same. So 2 minus 2/3 is 4/3. Okay? 4/3 is called top heavy fraction. The top number is bigger than the bottom. 4 divided by 3 is equal to 1. Remainder 1, and that's our final answer. So 2 minus 2/3 is equal to 1 and 1/3. Okay, 167 millimeters. We want to change it to centimeters and millimeters. What do we do? First of all, to change millimeters into centimeters, we have to divide it by 10. So that gives you 16 whole centimeters and 7 millimeters left over. So 16 and 7. Or decimal y will be 16.7. So that's the number of whole centimeters, and that's the number of millimeters that are left over. Okay, so 100. So the answer would be 16 centimeters and 7. Because they won't answer separately. They won't answer in part centimeters and part millimeter answer. Okay. Okay, next section. Right, part B. Any questions in part B, folks? So question number 4, we're on section B now. So we got midday, which is noon, 12 o'clock on our timeline. And we can add to that 4.5 hours, it says. Sorry, 4.25 hours. So 12 add 4.25 hours will give you what? Will give you 4:15. Now 12 noon is when PM starts. So that'll be 4:15 PM. So 12 o'clock at 4.25 hours gives you 4:15 PM. Done. Next. Any more on that section?
No, sir.
Okay, what about the word product? Who knows what product means?
I don't know.
Product means times.
It means add.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, question number 2 is a good question. Question number 2. It says there, subtract 40 millimeters from 15 centimeters. So, we have 15 centimeters minus 40 millimeters. Now, what do you notice about that, Mr. Ali? The units are different. So, we've got to change millimeters into centimeters. How do we do that? By dividing by 10. So it becomes really 15 centimeters minus 4 centimeters, which gives us an answer of
11 centimeters.
11 centimeters. Okay. Right. I think another important question is question number 9, number 12. Question number 9. Find in centimeters 3/10 of half a meter. So 3/10. And how many centimeters in half a meter? 50. So they mentioned half a meter, we write 50. So when we do this kind of question, we turn the 50 into a fraction by putting it over 1. Divide this by 10, divide this by 10. It's called simplifying diagonally. So that cancels it down. So we're left with 3 times by 5 on the top. 1 times by 1 on the bottom. And that gives us... Sorry. Thank you for spotting that deliberate mistake there. Okay. That's all teachers say. Okay. So 3 times by 5... No, actually I wrote the answer down. So 3 times by 5 is equal to 15. 15 over 1 is equal to 15. And the answer is 15. So 15 centimeters. Done. Question number 9. Okay. Question number 12 is a ratio question. I want to go through that one with you now. Are you okay? Number 12. It goes, find the cost of 1 if 10 costs £25. So we have 10. That gives us a price of £25. And the one that answers in pounds obviously is good. So we want to get from 10 down to 1. What do we do? Divided by 10. What do we do on this side? Same. Divided by 10. So that'll give you £2.50. Is the answer for number 12. Okay, let's move on to the next section, section C. Okay, section C, a very important question on number 1. Okay. And that is another, what kind of question is it? Ratio question. This is a question that most students keep on getting wrong. Especially here. Find the cost of 1.5 kilograms at 28p per kilogram. So question C1. So it's 28p. Cost is for 1 kilogram. Okay. We need to buy, how much do we need to buy? We need to buy how much?
1.5 kilos.
So before we get from 1 to 1.5, we need to go from 1 to, we need to work out half a kilo. So from 1 to a half, what do we do? Divide by 2. Smear, I'm asking them, Smear. So 28 divided by 2 is 14p. Now, I'll give you a clue how we're going to do the next part. I'll draw these 2 lines here. I need to work out 1.5 kilos. What do I do, Khadija? With these 2. I need to work out 1.5 kilos, which is here. What do I do with these 2?
Add.
So 1 add a half is 1.5. Okay, yeah. So you do 28 add 14. So 8 add 4 is
12.
and 2 add 1 is
4. You see the
okay. So we have C1 is 42 pence. Okay, that's the end of that question.
Joshua, isn't it cool?
No, holding in a moment. Okay, let's have a look at question number 6 now. He says that what fraction of the circle is shaded? Now, they've got hidden lines on there. Let's put them in. So this line here, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't think I should do that. Hang on a second.
Circle?
Okay, hang on 1 second. You have none. So you need to extend this line.
We have to click on it again.
Extend the line. So now if you count the number of parts we have, how many parts do we have?
8.
We have 8 parts. So it will be out of 8. So that's the bit that we have to be careful about. So okay, hang on 1 second, folks. Now I'll switch back to. So we
out of 8.
So how many shaded? 5 out of 8 is shaded, and how many is unshaded?
3
out of 8. So this is the shaded part, and this is the unshaded part. Okay, done. Okay. The next question, number 7. I want you to try question number 7, which is another ratio question. That was number 6. Number 7. Everybody try number 7 now, please. Okay, folks. Question number 7 says, okay, let's. Good action, Mubarak. Hang on a second. That's the question we're doing. So 12p, are you part of the session? I'll put the pen ready for writing, isn't it? And that's on the book. 12p per half a meter. And they want the cost of 125 centimeters. So what do? We first of all change our half a meter into
50
centimeters. So 12p is worth, you get 50 centimeters. Now I need to get from 50 to 125. I'm going to first of all go from 50 to
100.
and we do that by, what do we do?
Time by 2.
Time by 2. Okay, please cut out the noises. Time by 2 is 24p. So far I've got from a half meter to 1 meter, so it's double. I need another 25 centimeters. So 25 centimeters now. 25 centimeters, you can say it's a quarter of 100. Is that right?
Yes.
So a quarter of 24.
66.
Now, what do we want to work out altogether? We need to work out 125 centimeters. So 125 centimeters is going to be 100 plus.
25.
So it's going to be this number add.
This number. 25.
Okay, so 100 add 25 gives you.
125.
So 24 add 6 will give us. And that's how we work it out. This is ratio. This is based on your last week's work on. We'll be working out all these multiple step ratio questions. Okay, are we happy with that? It's all thinking questions, folks. It's thinking questions. Right. Okay. Right. Section 6. Right, that's quite straightforward. B. Okay. Right, any questions from part B that we need to look at before we give you for homework? Yeah, second part B. Okay, so 1.6 part B. Look at those questions. Any questions which might be problematic, mention them now, and then we can go through them before you take them home. Nice and straightforward. Part B?
Yep.
Okay, part C.
Yeah.
Adding, taking away. We've got some algebra there. Should we have a look at question number 5?
No.
No?
No.
You don't do that here.
Okay.
Okay, Kia, you do that one then.
No, you have to do it. I think 18 plus 9.
Okay, that's straightforward. Okay, here we go.
That's the thing we can use and manage it at home.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. So, right, here's the other maths pages. Nothing to scared about. Right, in the maths paper, J and Bond. Okay, let's